Thank you for coming tonight. I have something important to say. Please. Please. The peace talks between myself and Mr. Stevie Rachelle have reached a conclusion. After some emails back and forth with the bald one, we have come to an agreement that I should address certain things that I left out as Mittens. Stevie and I have mutually agreed this is the way to go. You have a problem with this, then you have a problem with him, and I think we know where fucking with him leads, right? That was a joke. So anyway, I need to make right some of the damage I have done here. This battle went full force with a certain thread where a certain word was used. While I don't endorse the usage of this word, I feel I was unfair to Stevie on this. Since I started posting here, I have used the word faggot on numerous occasions. This was for the purposes of humor, and I don't consider myself a homophobe. Once in a while I will even wear pink panties and suck nigger cock. No joke. I think making fun of the mentally handicapped is shitty and low, and yet I use the word retard in just about every post I've ever made. So to accuse Stevie of being a racist was unfair and, in retrospect, potentially damaging to him as a public figure and businessman. I'm not sure what his intent was on using that word. It doesn't matter. All I know is we're all guilty of making politically incorrect statements here, and it wasn't cool of me to use that against him in the way that I did. I also have no evidence that Stevie abuses any personal info he's gotten from sales. Things were said and it was interpreted to mean something I don't think Stevie meant. Also, it's come to my attention that I misunderstood some communications between Stevie and another party about how I came to be exposed. While I don't agree with his methods, apparently no private investigator was hired, nor was there any FBI involvement. I don't know what's been said to anyone else, but Stevie assured me these things are not true. When I said supporting Sludge or Tough was financing his stoking, that statement was made under false assumptions. I have no reason to believe you shouldn't feel comfortable ordering a Tough CD from him, besides the fact that you would then feel obligated to listen to Tough. That was a joke. Jokes are funny. After going back and forth with Stevie, no phone calls were made. It became apparent that there were some miscommunications on both sides, as is the tendency with these things. I took certain statements as more malicious than he intended. He specifically addressed these things and what he actually meant, and I am much more comfortable with how things are between us. I even think about his 7-inch floppy when I masturbate. Though I felt harassed through certain communications, it wasn't his intent. I believe I overreacted, and as Mittens made those ideas public. Stevie has since clarified what he meant and assured me that he has no intention of harassing me, my family, nor my friends. Thank you, Stevie. Please, people, settle down. I have something important to say. Please. Stevie Rachelle, almighty bald one. Sir, Your Highness. I bow down before you, lick the bottom of your shoe and humbly apologize. Please, do not laugh. This matter has been very silly, and after close examination, I feel I need to man up in order to squash the beef so we can both move forward comfortably. I don't give a fuck about the picture. I'm insulted that you're spreading the lie that I'm a redhead, but we can discuss that matter through our respective attorneys. That was a joke. It's okay to laugh now. Jokes are funny. Which brings me to my final point. The purpose of my anonymity was never to hide out of shame for who I am. I am honest when I say I'm sorry to anyone who felt harassed or bullied by me. I'm not saying this because I've been exposed and I'm worried about retaliation. Anyone who's dealt with me as a real-life person knows how much the Death Curse Nim was a character and how little I'm like that in real life. There have been a lot of accusations that I collect personal info and bother people off the site. Hogwash. Malarkey. In any event, this drama was so goddamn silly on both sides that I need to retire as a poster. But before I retire, I want to deeply apologize to Stoner for the problems I created for her. I did not have the balls to say this on Metal Sludge, but I bought a pair of balls at Walmart and can say it now. Stoner, you have had my back for close to 6 years. You got me unbanned the first time I was kicked off the board for posting personal information. You have kept me from getting banned countless times. I let you down and I am very sorry for the grief I caused you. Farewell, Metal Sludge.